Caution! This podcast contains a whole lot of alcohol, some Benjamins, a little zin, but worst of all, dudes being dudes, guys being guys. This is for the goons. Welcome to the Boogered Up Podcast.
All right, goons, listen here. We're having a fun time. We're locked in, loaded. Nick, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm looking for stuff.
Are you okay? I just want to check and make sure you're okay before we get in on this, because I know you have a lot of hatred in your heart prior to this, and I want to make sure that you are good before we get into this, because we don't want to cancel our guest.
All right. No, I got it all out of my system.
All right, good, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Bryan Sternik. Everybody, round of applause. Bryan Sternik.
What
everybody.
up, Doe? Hell yeah.
All right, first things first. What? No, we're just gonna throw it out
Sorry,
there.
it was college.
First things first. How the fuck did you break your award at the award show at the Cleveland Awards?
Oh, so it was actually the one I wanted the most. It was the best host one. I take pride in that. And I got real drunk after every time I got off. Every time I won the award, I had the waitress bring me like a double shot. So I kept doing double shots.
I want you to know we saw that, we watched, and just for context of how fucked up he was, when he first saw us, he goes, "We're getting boogered tonight." Only person to reference booger up to us like that, and we're like, "This motherfucker's unlocked. He's gonna be a problem." And every time we looked over at you, it got worse and worse. But to us, it was better. But everybody else, worse and worse, because you were a fucking menace that night.
It was a good time, though.
I don't remember too much.
The double shots, how many awards did you get? You said you took one after every.
We went on stage 7 times.
Yeah.
I spent like $200.
It's like 14 shots of. And what were you drinking?
Tequila, and then the one girl bought Mary. She was there hanging out. She bought me a double of Fernet. So in the middle of the
Fernet?
tequila ones, I drink Fernet. It's a hipster Cleveland drink. It smells and tastes like fucking black licorice and hand sanitizer.
It sounds just amazing.
It's horrible, but the more you drink it, you're like, I fucking like it. Oh, yeah.
It's like Rumpelmans.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. It's so the first time you drink it, you're like, who the fuck drinks this? And then by the fourth one, you're like, you know what?
I drink this.
I drink this. You know?
I think I could be one of those guys now.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy like that.
Start looking for the merch.
I thought you were doing an Arnold. You're like, I could be that guy.
You keep drinking it, you'll fuck around and be that guy.
I'm going to storm something. Okay. But yeah, I broke the host award because I got fucked up, and then right when I was about to leave, I don't smoke weed too much, and my buddy Kevin, he's a comic, he gave me a full edible, and I just ate it.
How much was it?
I don't know,
Like
but
20 probably?
it was a big boy. It was probably 20, I would assume. He just gave it to me, and I was like, I don't smoke. He was take it, and I was like, okay, because I was loaded. And
Okay.
I was like, okay, fine. And then next thing I know, my buddy David's dropped me off, and right when we were going to his car, I dropped my best host award, and it's all fucking glass and shit. Like the bottom is like metal or whatever, and then it's all glass.
Yeah, it
above,
was
like the plastic.
fucking glass blown by a professional, and they looked phenomenal.
It did, and I fucking shattered
We're
it.
losers. We didn't get to touch one, but
There's always next year.
yeah, maybe.
Hey, LeBron only has 4 rings. Okay.
What we should have done is we would have went the LeBron route to where LeBron never did the slam dunk because he knew he would have won. We were almost like, take us out of the podcast award. We know we're going to win, but we've already gone too far and we lost to the home crowd. So now we're just sitting over here at 0-1. So now we got to go 1-1.
Yeah.
But we should have done the LeBron and just said we'll never join in it because we know we're better than you.
You should. Next year. And to let Bill win again. And this one he won, but the next one he'll just win. He didn't have any competition though. So if you be like, we respectfully don't want to be a part of this.
Oh, he ran unopposed.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you could do that route.
Fuck. Dude, that's sneaky.
That's actually too sneaky.
Diabolical.
It's kind of monstrous, actually.
I like it.
I like it.
I like the energy of it.
But I
like
broke it, and I went to go pick up the award, and I was still drunk and high. So I still got a little mark. It's like a little glass mark because I just kept picking it up. Dave was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm trying to fix it." He's like, "You can't fix that." So I just put it in a little plastic bag. It's in my house, but it's like in this it's in like a fucking basket.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
So you still did the bottom of it still hold up? So at least you see the award of it, you see what it used to be.
Yeah. Well, so it's not completely shattered, just the middle shattered. So it looked like a big blue U, like a glass blown U.
Oh, that was the award
That was the
That
one.
was my favorite one.
It was
I kept
the-
staring at it, hoping it was a podcast one because I wanted that one.
It was the best fucking one out of the whole night, and I fucking broke it because I ate an edible and I did tequila
Dude,
shots.
fuck you.
Dude, no, fuck
Fuck
okay.
this guy.
Did you ask him if they
It's
could
hard
make you
being a winner. It's not easy. being cheesy.
He's like, I
There were
just wake
7 of them. He only has 2 hands.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. I only got 2 hands.
Did you ask them if they can make you a new one?
I did, and they said yeah, and then they didn't. And I asked them again, and they didn't reply. So
Oh, damn.
I think they just told me yes, and they're like, yeah, we'll help you do it. And then I was like, hey, what about it? And they're like, yeah, we're busy. And that was months ago. I'm assuming that's what happened.
The glass blowing be busy in Cleveland?
I don't know, dude. I'm not a big part of the glass blowing community. I don't know what happens, but I don't know. I don't even know what the process of glass blowing is. I'm assuming it's like
It's
liquid.
kind of sick. I almost went to school for it, legit, because like it's beautiful. Like the shit that they are able to do. Of course, the awards and everything look so fucking sweet. But like when you're able to really do the shit, I watched a person in like it was like fucking Tennessee or some shit vacation. I watched somebody do it for like an hour and a half, and like my family went around and did this whole tour, and I just sat there in the seat because you're able to just watch these people when they're doing it when they're at certain places. I watched them for like an hour and a half. It was the most beautiful shit I ever saw. You just blow into a fucking thing and it gets the air into it, and then like it's super fucking hot, so you have to like curve it and cut and do a whole bunch of shit while it's droopy.
It's pretty dope. I used to watch it too. I want to take a class. We can take classes.
Dude, Bug It Up takes a class.
Let's go.
And you're with us.
I'll
This
come.
is how you make up for ruining that one.
Yeah, you can make your own award.
This is how you do it right now.
Yeah, we can all make our own awards.
Redemption, and we get awards.
We reward our awards.
This is Daniel Tosh. He's getting his redemption.
Yeah, dude.
Redemption.
Dude.
It's gonna look exactly like a vagina. Like I
was thinking a penis for me, so it's perfect.
Yeah, and then we can put our awards together, and it's
We're
funny.
fucking awards.
Yeah, our awards are fucking, dude.
I like this.
And then here's mine. There's your baby. Baby award.
You have a baby award?
Baby award.
Yep. And then your award could be a job application for when the baby gets older
Oh yeah.
and wants to become a glass blower.
I thought Cody Rhodes was gonna be
But after
the opposite. His was the abortion.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a splatter of it.
I have a dead baby.
Or he was like the twin that was stillborn.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Are we restarting?
That was hot.
Yeah, that's some heat,
That's
dude.
literally heat, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of heat,
Between
let's
two
get into
fellas.
this. Let's get into this. So, all right. So we were talking prior on the pod, and as we were walking over here, because shout out to Blue Collar Bistro, host a podcast. They gave us a nice spot with the AC and all the fun jazz. We were walking over here, and Brian was like, "I forgot my Zins," and I was like, "Well, don't worry, brother. We got the shits." As you can see, the massive hockey puck that we have on the table here that he already helped himself to, but.
Brother.
But what we do have is we also had a pack from a wonderful company that gave us a bunch of cans of pouches that we have yet to touch because they're so fucking big. We said that on one of these cans it's 50 milligrams, and this crazy son of a bitch said I'll do it. So for the first time on this podcast, we usually give people their first ones, but since you're not a beginner baby, we can give you one of the big dogs.
I'm taking a 50.
I'm gonna take this.
How long do you think I'm gonna last first? How long do you guys think it's?
Oh, we can take the.
Over-
Are we
Over?
taking over unders here?
Yeah.
All right. So here's the cans that we got from the company.
First off, what do you think? What do you think?
I think I can go 20 minutes.
So you go 20?
Yeah.
What the fuck are these? Oh, okay. Put those back real quick. All right. Well, here's all these cans. All these fancy looking cans, as you see. There's iceberg, melon, peach. This is 16. I'll take this one. I'll do one with you. I'm not gonna do a fucking crazy one like that. Grape ice, 50 milligrams right here.
Is that
it's
the only
great,
fif- Is that the only
Grape
50?
ice. What?
Is it only 50?
The cube was the super strong. These are the black. So if you see this. Oh wait, no.
Oh, you got
These
the
aren't the
black.
black. This is the black. The cube of pineapple are black.
That looks fucking dangerous.
So
It's very dangerous.
This
I don't
one's
know.
called Killa Cold Mint, and this one's don't even have a rating. It's just extra strong.
A lot of them are just like extra strong. Stay the fuck away. This one apparently is super sneaky strong too. This one is I don't even know how strong this is. Just says strong again, but we know this one is 50 milligrams. So besides playing around with all these and reading them, that's 20 milligrams.
I guess
Cool.
whatever can looks the most appealing to you. This
What's
is like
the
a
Skittler
40
one? What is this one? Because I wanted to try this, but I'm terrified of it.
This is like if you're addicted to
Oh, this
watching
is
Hot
50.
Ones. That's
Okay,
what
here
this
we
is.
go.
This is like
All
a
right,
flea
brother.
market we got. these
Listen
days.
here, brother. All right, so here we have it.
You ever see Fast and Furious?
Which one? There's a whole fucking.
It's a franchise.
All right,
They've been
so this
making
one's
Fast
gonna be
and
mine.
Furious for a decade
I'm gonna get the
straight.
iceberg. But there is the Skittler or there's the Grape Ice. Pablo Grape Ice or the Rave Skittler. Which one would you prefer?
What you said, the Skivler?
The Skittler, and I'll show it to the camera.
Is it
There's
like a
these
bunch
two
of fruity
cans.
flavors combined?
I don't know. But it looks as if it would resemble a Skittles flavor. I can crack them open. You can sniff them.
Yeah, I want to get a smell test.
Get a smell test
I
on them.
want to smell one.
We get the crack.
The last dab.
The Skittler.
The last. Oh my god.
Oh, it's fucking strong, ain't it?
Is it?
I don't know. He just started coughing.
Oh my god, that smells delicious. My sniffer.
I got a huff of that.
Oh, man. This smells like fucking alcohol.
Let me smell that shit. Let me get a little whiff.
It smells
That
like
was so strong.
sanitizer.
Holy
I
shit.
love it.
Damn, you sure you want
And
to
here's
Yeah,
the, and
dude.
here's the
You
grape.
don't have
And
to.
here's,
I am, I
here's
want
the
to.
grape ice. Oh, what the fuck are these?
They look like cinnamon sticks.
Dude.
Oh my god!
They look like cinnamon
Oh, they
sticks.
smell so
That's dangerous.
fucking
It
good.
looks like they're soaked.
They
in
smell
alcohol.
so good.
Yeah, it smells like
Oh
alcohol,
my
right?
god.
Hey, I would recommend that
I'm
one
gonna go-
because that smells
okay.
so good.
Oh, yeah, this smells like candy. Yeah, I'm putting this bad boy in, dude.
Oh, he's going for
All
it.
right, hold up, because I'm gonna try the
They're
16.
bigger.
Don't put it in yet. Don't put it in
That's
yet.
what she said.
Alright,
I
give
had
it a
to. I'm
whiff.
so sorry.
All right. For all you audio listeners, to let you
He's like a
know,
black and mild.
the cans that we got a while back from MC Pod Plug gave us these, and we have yet to find somebody. That smells weird. We have yet to get somebody to actually get to the big dogs, and so I'm gonna do a big dog with our buddy Brian
Did
here.
you do a 50?
No, I'm doing a 16, but it smells really odd.
You got a
Yeah,
timer?
no, do one of these.
Yeah,
Trev.
can we time it? I want to see how long
Can
I
you do
can
one of
last.
these? I want to see you do one of them.
No,
Please?
I don't want to die. I'll try this and see how it dabbles, and if it I'll
Cheers.
go up. Cheers,
Ooh,
brother.
They touched fucking Zin.
Smells good. Tastes good. Tastes like fucking grape juice.
Really?
What,
Yeah.
What milligram did you
All
do?
right.
It's gonna.
It's 7:55. I'm gonna get.
I'm just gonna say immediate reactions. My tongue started to burn as soon as it touched it.
I didn't put it on my tongue.
My tongue burns so bad already.
I'm gonna.
My gums are already on
Give me
fire.
10 minutes.
This
Yeah.
is only supposed to be 16 mil. Oh, this is 16 GR.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, my lips burn. My
don't know.
my lips burning. My
I
gums
don't
are
know.
burning, dude. Yeah, this is.
I'm now
fucking
terrified.
What
I'm
if it's
really
not?
scared.
What? Oh, GR. What if it's grams, not milligrams?
I might have just got a 50. Didn't realize that. Didn't think about that at all. I'm trying to
Yeah,
read.
what if it's
everything
grams,
else.
not
It's
milligrams?
the UK, so why the fuck? would
Oh, yeah.
Pablo.
All right, hold on. I'm going to pop this out. I'm immediately aborting
Oh
that
come
one.
on, don't
It
abort,
also
dude.
tastes like shit. I'm not going to lie. That one
Oh, it's
tasted
gonna pop a
so
different
bad.
one, though.
But this one is muffin. God
Yeah.
damn, that tasted
Pablo.
terrible.
Long live, bro.
I got the Pablo in my
What?
mouth.
52
Oh, no, I don't give fuck you about your
Dude,
pound
this
on
is
that.
dope.
All right, this is muffin. I'm going to try this muffin one instead.
I'm an addict.
Muffin.
I'm starting to get high a little bit, actually.
All right. I immediately.
You get a nicotine rush.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I feel I'm starting to have diarrhea of the mouth right now.
that
Because
mean?
my lip, with my lips immediately burning, now it feels numb.
Oh. Is it like cemented into your lip?
It feels like it is. Yeah, it feels heavy.
Oh.
I like it.
Can you
I think-
move it?
It says 16 GR is like.
I don't want
It
to.
says between 20 to 50 milligrams.
Oh, thanks for that wide ass
Wait, what?
variety of
It
fucking
says
selection.
between 20 and 50 milligrams.
Jesus Christ, what a fucking stretch of fucking milligrams. That's insane. That's literally insane to dance with. Oh, yeah, you could be going between advanced and kill.
Yeah.
Shout out Pod Plug, bro.
Yeah, MC Pod Plugs or MK, not MC. MK Pod Plug gave us these.
Motorcycle Club.
What the fuck is up?
It's MC.
So,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, let's get into this pod now that we've
No,
dabbled into the mess of all of this.
Did you put one in
Wait a
again?
second.
Yeah, I put-
think it's way more, actually. I don't know.
We don't need to keep looking. I already felt like sweat
damn it,
coming through my
Bill.
body. This thing is
Bill,
trying to
guys.
kill people. All right, let's get into this. So,
Oh my God.
Brian, let's talk about what you do in Cleveland. I know we don't want to get too much into the interviewee-esque. This is hot ones. This is what Pants was talking about, how we need to do hot ones, but it's got to be for the Zins. This is hot ones. You have an eye on
I
just-
right to the last drop.
Is there like you guys are recording this. This proof I just dropped. Like I
Yeah.
fell
Oh,
flat.
Yeah. This is an hour podcast of you with a
already take
50
yours
milligram in.
You already
What?
take yours out?
I have another one in now.
Is it the same kind?
I have the fucking 20 milligram one. I have this one, the muffin. All right, let's get into it though.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So, Brian, you do a lot of hosting and a lot of work around Cleveland for the comedy scene. And like I said, we don't want to necessarily create this into an interview thing, but some people might not be familiar with what you do. That does smell really good, actually. So people might not be familiar with what you do. As you're winning all these awards, you're doing all this, and they're like, who the fuck is this guy? So what is it that you do in Cleveland that your heart is destined on? Like, is it just the comedy scene? Is it hosting? Is it putting on shows? What is it?
It's just the stand-up. I just love a microphone. Like, this is by the way, every time I'm on stage, I always got a Zin in. I always got a nicotine pouch in. But I do it. I ended up, so in comedy, I think Bill Squire can attest to this.
Shout out, Bill.
Every comedian, you got it. Like, you should be starting off. You need to start off as a host. It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. So, I mean, the best headliners, any headliner now, anyone you could think of, they started at a home club doing guest spots and hosting.
Right. You got to do your time.
Yeah, and time is time is a spectrum. Like, some people, like Elijah, blew up immediately, and he's hosting hilarities all the time, like one of the best comedy clubs in the country in Cleveland. I started hosting because I was put in that situation. I had to run shows because I feel like I wasn't getting booked on as many as I wanted to, so I had to start creating for myself. And then I started hosting, and I started running more shows, and I started working with the Secret Society, like David and Jeremy. We all work together, and we do a show together. So, like, my strengths, and then they have their strengths, and we all cover each other's weaknesses. So, and we put on great shows. But I don't want to run shows. I hate running shows. But if I'm getting good stage time, it cancels out.
Yeah, 100%.
It cancels out. So I'm just like, oh, no, I hate running. Like, I'll be like, I fucking hate running the show. Then I'll go on stage, and then I'm just like, yeah, everyone's laughing and shit. And I get off. I'm like, I still hate running shows. That was a good fucking set, dude. Like, I had a fucking ball.
Let's get into the fun shit now. What's the worst time you've had on a open mic hosting? What's the worst story that you have?
Oh, my God. I didn't think. Okay. So I was like 8 months in. I actually did a Bill show. It was Stand and Deliver. So how that show, you guys been to the East End. That's where he runs it.
Yeah.
So he did this show, and in the beginning, 2 comics get the topics, and at the end, they return and have jokes about their topics. I was with my buddy Josh Lawhorn, who does, like, films now. And he was like, dude, we were big wrestling fans. So he's like, let's do a wrestling thing where we'll do all our jokes in, like, different character. I'm like, yeah, that'll work. And it didn't work. And I have this horrible toe, like my big toenail. It's fucking, I need to go to a doctor, okay? What? It's ridiculous. It's like forming on the left. There's a crack in the middle of it, like on the side.
Can we see the toenail?
I will show you the toenail.
I don't want to see it.
You want to see it now? I'll whip out my toe, dude, for the boys.
I got a toe problem too.
Is it bad?
My toe I got a hammer toe, I think. I never went to the doctor.
What is a hammer toe?
Your toe is like, it's like got a bend.
Oh, it curves to the left? That's what mine is. There's a crack now. It was touching my other toe. I had to nail it.
I looked it up. It's from like wearing shoes that are too small.
Yeah, I played hockey, and you have to wear small shoes, so that makes sense.
Small skate. I played hockey.
Well, did you really? Yeah. Well, here, let me tell this, because I'm fucking high right now, okay?
I was just telling both of them, I'm high as fuck. I've been blinking, looking at you, trying to, like, keep, I'm like, I think my eyes are closing. I feel, like, different body functions.
I haven't accepted what's happened. I've ignored it. Like, I dropped, and I was like, nope, nothing's going on. I'm sweating like a fucking pig.
That very first one is what got me. It hit me so fucking fast.
Probably still I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah, this is great. Let's keep it going. I don't know how the dude from Hot Ones does this, where he's like sitting there in agonizing pain, a nice conversation.
Bro, I'm pretty sure he does multiple ones a day too.
That's crazy.
He probably does.
He does. He does like how it has film days. And it'll be like some days he's got to do multiple.
All right, so about the story.
Okay, the toe. So Josh is like, yeah, dude, whip out your toe. And I was like, I will. And, me and Josh are eating dicks because I'm like, I'm the Ultimate Warrior. And everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? Because I was like 22, maybe 23. And I'm like, this is hilarious. Everyone's just like, what the fuck is this? And then so at the end, I'm like, I got this bad toenail, brother. And, and I whip out my toe, and the audience goes, ugh. And then after the show, there was a woman who was on the radio, and she comes up to me, and she goes, hey, what you did on stage was the worst thing I've ever seen. You have no future in this whatsoever. If I recommend you do anything, you should quit this pipe dream, go get an office job, find a woman who's going to care about you, and never perform in front of a microphone ever again. And I was like, listen here, bitch. I didn't ask your fucking opinion. And then she was just like, sorry, I just know stuff. I was like, no, you don't. You don't know anything, okay? I'm not going to whip out my toe. You don't got to fucking tell me to kill myself, lady. Come on.
Yeah.
And that was.
Whipped out the toe just to fucking.
I should have. I should have fucking. Yeah, I should have just put it like right. Like, smell it. Get a little sniff in.
Well, you know what? I got something for you, brother. Let me take this shoe off right now, brother, and you're about to see all the Toemaniacs.
Yeah. The Toemaniacs are run wild.
You just fucking slice her cheek with it.
Yeah. Listen here, lady. Don't call her brother. Hey, lady. Hey, lady. Yeah, I should have whipped out my toe again. I was so scared, though. That was one of those moments where you're like,
Is that the worst bomb you ever had?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a
Yeah,
confident.
yeah. Well, someone straight up told me, she's like, hey, I'm a perfect, because she was like, hey, I'm in show business industry and never touch a microphone ever. You have no future in this. I'm like, look at me now, lady. I'm dropping awards left and right.
Exactly.
Okay?
Fuck
I'm getting
that.
so many awards, I'm dropping them on the way home
Yeah.
as I'm drunk with 16 shots.
What is she
Yeah.
doing now?
Probably nothing, because she's a bum.
Hey, shout out you bum.
Yeah, you bum. Wait, yeah, because I feel I'm allowed to call her.
She
a
probably
bum.
goes to your
'Cause
show
she went
now
out
and laughs.
She should. I hope she does. She goes, whoa. I was like, hey, remember that? Because you don't forget that shit. When someone
Oh, fuck no.
immediately comes up to you and like, hey, you suck.
You don't
It's-
remember that. You remember that thing.
You don't
I
remember
do.
that. Well, wait, no, you do remember that.
Yeah, you never
You
forget.
see that bitch at Whole Foods and you tell her how it is.
Yeah.
You see her in the,
You know she ain't shopping.
Like
at
fuck
Whole
your
Foods.
macaroni salad and just
Yeah.
you
drop
see
it
her
on
in the
floor.
crowd at the show, and you just immediately go back to that routine.
Yeah, and then it kills.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. And she's like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, that could be your Bert Kreischer shirt thing. Where every time you go on stage, you just whip off your shoe and you're walking around with one shoe on, and it's you just revealing the toe.
With a sock on
you
and
can
your
hear it
toe
just
hanging out of
clicking
it.
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah.
The nail just clicking against the floor as it goes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's beautiful, but once it hit midnight, I gotta go home because it's not pretty anymore. The shoe doesn't fit. Why? The toe fucked it up. The glass shoe.
I have a giant rip in the front of my shoe from this toenail, guys.
Yeah.
I need help.
It does. It shows. I'm wearing Crocs right now, but sometimes it does show, like in my shoes. There'll be a little pop up because it like goes up now. It curves up.
It curves up.
Yeah, and it hooks to the right side, or the left
Holy
side.
heavens, yeah, maybe
Yeah, I need to go to a doctor.
Orthopedic surgery.
I don't know, toe doctor, right? That's what they call him.
Doctor.
Yeah, I'll go to toe doctor Hulk
Good
Hogan.
doctor. You gotta go to a doctor.
A doctor.
I've been put down.
Update. I took that out. There's no way I could do that. I
go
think.
for two.
I think I'm about to. I think I'm gonna vomit right now.
I got it.
I think I'm straight up.
I'm switching sides.
Oh, you're gonna get a whole new buzz.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip it too.
I'm not gonna lie. That
Rub
fuck.
it, flip it,
10.5 minutes.
smack it.
What did I do?
Not you. You said 10.5 minutes.
10 and a half.
I'm
I
at
think
10 and a half. Thank you.
I think I can go the whole fucking episode with it in.
You made it 52 seconds on the first one. And I said about 8 minutes.
Is this
on the
mic
second
on?
one.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
He's not even within a mile from it, so you can't even hear what he's saying.
Yeah, get to your mic, tech guy. Don't, dude. We already talked about the salary. We pay you very handsomely. We're gonna start taking it away piece by piece.
Dude, this is coming out of your can collection at the end of this.
Yeah,
We divvy up all the beer cans, so drink up.
You're already boogered up. Okay, don't get towed up.
Very buggered up.
Don't tow yourself up. I'm really high from this.
Yeah.
Are you towed up?
You towed up?
What the fuck is Toad? Are you looking at
Like
me or
like
him?
Toad-
I don't know.
Like you tore it up?
Do I look cross-eyed? Am I just like, oh, hey?
He's like, no, this is my face.
I didn't see it all. I couldn't pay attention to who the fuck you were looking at. You were looking
No.
behind me or at me?
I feel like Shaquille O'Neal. Like I'm like, hey, I got this nicotine in. Tastes really good. Kind of fucked up. Dwight Howard, tell me how my ass tastes. Like,
Does it taste like grape?
yeah, a little bit.
Mine tastes like muffin, actually, which was
It tastes like
sick.
muffins.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It tasted like muffin, but that's not what I wanted. at all.
No one's like, I'm gonna go get some nicotine. I hope it tastes like muffins. No one's putting nicotine when they're making muffins.
That's diabolical.
That's insane.
Get the banana bread.
I'm trying so hard right now.
So I put nicotine in the butter and then I butter up the muffins.
Oh God, dude.
I'm focused for about 7
You
minutes.
ever see the videos where people like dip candy, like onions in caramel and like make it like a caramel apples and give them to people?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That shit's awesome, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dude. Crazy thing is, we got some caramel apples downstairs. Nick, you want to try one?
Maybe.
Are you thinking about caramel apples this whole time?
Nuts on 'em? No, I was just thinking about trying to do something diabolical with somebody, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. We're putting like toothpaste in the middle of a donut. That's pretty diabolical.
Oh, bro, that would be
You're
so
really high, aren't you?
terrible.
No, I'm just having really good ideas.
You're crying, dude. I love the enthusiasm.
Oh man, dude, it's so funny.
I'm never accepting any treats from Nick
No baked goods for me.
Fuck no, it's gonna have toothpaste in it or fucking.
Like cum or something.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
not.
you like that apple? There's cum in it. My cum.
That's not strudel on your toast.
That's not a sugar glaze.
Oh my god!
How did you pass this in on to him?
I don't know.
What
What happened? You're bawling, crying
That's
right
what
now.
I'm just thinking of my toaster strudel. That ain't strudel.
Do you need a hug?
No, I just think it's that funny. I know it's probably not that funny, but I think it's so funny. Motherfucking caramel dipped onion. That's diabolical, man. I should sell them at the fuck. That's what we should do. That's our Facebook thing. That's our Facebook thing.
Okay,
Instead
yeah.
of caramel apple,
Yeah.
you know how motherfuckers sell plates and shit.
We came up with this thing where
Yeah.
we would scam people on Facebook Marketplace and being like, "Hey, yeah, you heard it." Where I was like, "Oh, this is Mia Khalifa's bathwater from 2014."
Yeah,
and sell it for like
yeah.
$1,000. And I'm gonna sell that stuff, and he's gonna sell caramel apples with cum in it or something.
Onions. They're gonna be onions.
Yeah, instead of peanuts.
No,
You're not gonna put peanuts on them and be like, hey, I want 24 for my
It's
son's
gonna be
baseball team.
it's gonna be like a caramel onion. He's gonna replace the apple with an onion.
Yeah, and I'm like,
A little kid buys it, you're like,
Did
even
you
better.
just insist on 24 kids from the baseball team eating your cum apples?
not cum apples, onion apples.
Oh, now we okay. Now we're all right. I was about to say.
I was doubling down on you like coming on an apple and being like, yeah, it tastes really good once you get to the middle part. You get my seeds.
You get the seed, brother.
There's nuts on that. I don't see any nuts. There's nuts on it.
Yeah.
Promise there's nut.
There's plenty of nuts
I
on
said
it.
there's nut on it, not
Yeah.
nuts. I didn't fucking say nuts. I said nut. Look harder, Bob. Give him a little wink and shit, you know what I mean? Go on about my merry way.
I love
You're
this
gonna
so
have
much.
Is this what you do? Like,
Get a food truck and just trick people.
whenever
everywhere
somebody
you
gets
go.
like super high, is this like the friend that you don't want to have around as they're just saying all this shit? and you're
I
trying
kind
to
of
follow?
prefer it because I'm like, anything I say is way better now.
Telling you, man, I'm gonna be the most hated man on Facebook by the end of this month.
I've never heard someone be like, everyone's going to hate me with a smile on their face with tears falling down.
I swear to God, dude. As soon as I get the cash, I have to get in my car and dip. Because they're gonna bite into that.
How do you
bitch.
dip again? What do you do?
Just be going really fast because it's gotta be quick because before they
They
bite
might
into
not
it-
hurt you if you keep doing that. They might not hurt you. They'll be, oh, he just made an honest mistake.
An honest mistake. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You going full blown into Johnny Knoxville bit then and just going full ringer when that happened?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I already spent
dude.
the money though. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I'll buy another one.
No
Double
refunds.
down on it with the onion.
Make sure you get a no refund sign hanging up. No refunds.
Even if they're onions.
Even if they're onions, I don't give a fuck, man. Whatever came out, I swear to God, it's an apple.
Should have read the fine print.
The fine print, brother. Oh man, that's a great idea, and I can't wait
It's
to
okay.
make it.
We're here for you.
Just be here for him, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty right, you actually work in a kitchen. You can
God
help
damn,
me
you're
make.
so skinny.
You can help me make a read come true.
I can.
Felt his every bit of his shoulder bone. I don't know what flex you got there, brother, but it's...
Like, brother.
Dude, you started off the episode doing that. You have not been here this whole time.
No, bro.
He's back now.
I just feel good though. Like, you know, I'm not in pain. My tummy don't hurt.
That's good.
This is a special therapy episode of Boogered Up.
It is.
We put Brian in here just so you can talk your feelings.
He's gonna help me scam Facebook people, not Facebook themselves. Ooh,
We probably should scam Facebook if we're going to scam. I've never been a part of a scam, but I pay $230 for my Kia Forte, so
We should start a Ponzi scheme then if you want to get in a good scheme, like a good scam. Like, you know, fucking the fuck's that shit that people be selling around here. Herbalife.
You're gonna make
you
it
ever heard of, you ever heard of Herbalife?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We should get it on Herbalife. I know a guy.
Yeah. But instead of Herbalife, it's just onions. That's what we do.
Ground up onions. We ground it up real fine.
They're like, this was onions. You're like, well, sorry, no refunds.
No refunds.
Even if they're onions. But we're so sorry.
We're gonna go through fucking tech support left and right, man.
And so
You
many
look like his disappointed father right now.
There's so many episodes where like I want to be a part of it. I want to be here in this moment and laugh too, but I'm so fucking confused on where he's at. And then when it keeps going, I try and grab anywhere.
So think.
Are you gonna reintroduce this idea back?
Yeah. So remember. So listen.
I've been here the whole time, Nick. I didn't catch it the first time.
Instead of chocolate dipped bananas, chocolate dipped corn on the cob.
What the fuck?
That's gonna be a little harder to sell.
You got to put like some coating over the cob too.
And it's gonna be a big banana.
Once they're imported. Duh.
From where? Jurassic Park?
Fucking Australia. Everything's bigger in Australia. Low-key.
And then land down under?
I've never heard of someone being like, where do you get your corn from? Specifically Australia.
Is that Australian shit?
Never in my life.
You know, that could be a selling point, though, because if it is, it's from Australia, nobody thinks to themselves,
I've never had corn
I've never seen that kind of size corn from Australia. But if they get the corn and they're like, this is from Australia and it's bigger, must be better. And then they bite it, got them.
Yeah.
Gotcha ass.
Gotcha.
No refund, sorry.
Oh, wait, no. You're supposed to say it's a banana. It's a banana from Australia.
Yeah, but the banana is made of corn, and the corn was imported from Australia. To be honest, it sounds like you're going to spend a lot of money.
Fuck yeah, the tariffs I'm going
Actually,
to pay importing
instead of doing the whole cob, you take it.
It's not from Australia, Nick.
Shit, I'm paying for the Hershey's chocolate sauce.
Oh, bro.
You grind it up.
We got plenty of corn around here.
What?
What does Australia have to do with it?
I'm gonna tell him. That's the selling point.
Oh, okay.
From
Yeah,
Australia.
now it makes
They're
sense.
Australian
You had him so fucking
You
confused. He thought he was
actually-
actually buying from Australia.
I thought he was. Yeah, I don't
Now
know.
I thought I was doing. You talked me into it.
Hey, but that's good though, because when they ask you, "Hey, what the fuck happened? I thought this was from Australia and this was a banana." You go, "I thought so too. I've been paying a lot of money."
Look at the receipt.
Yeah. Hey, when he explains this, can you edit like sad music playing behind it?
Like a little violin.
Yeah. Like and it slowly goes into his face.
You think I'm gonna be able to edit this part of social media? I don't even know what the fuck's going on. When I go back and rewatch this, I'm gonna go, "What the fuck went on part 2?"
The fuck went on part 2?
I'm gonna
Damn.
fucking edit a part and think I went through it, but then I go through it again because I already went through it, but I didn't realize I went through it. And he's saying it all over again, but now it's corn instead of bananas.
It's fun. Yeah, it's just different ideas on how I can fucking do it. Listen, we had a dude around here.
Dude, are you in like Theo Von mode right now? What's going on?
Dude around here who was doing that. He said he was selling tamales, but it was fucking.
Oh, I went to school with that dude.
It was fucking Oscar Mayer hot dogs wrapped up sandwich style on one piece of bread.
Wait, so did you buy from him?
No, but I knew somebody who did.
And you went to high school with him?
Yeah.
Both did.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in my class. I grew up with him all the way from elementary school. That dude 100% was on the road to sell
You grew
fake
up with him the
tacos.
whole time? He bought a hot dog from him. He's lying. You grew up with him that long? You bought a
I
hot dog
am
from
a
him.
white cracker. I'm not buying tacos from anywhere. Hot dogs, cheeseburgers, fucking
definitely got a
chicken
hot
patties,
dog.
chicken nuggets,
Velveeta?
pizza.
That's why he's got the
Man,
stomach
Velveeta.
problems
Nah,
10
you
years
gotta
later.
get the other shit where you put the milk in, not the Velveeta.
You don't like Velveeta?
You don't like shit. We went
Crafts.
to this nice. What's that?
I don't know.
What's that soul food restaurant next to that pub downtown? What's that Irish pub we ate at?
Flanagan's or something?
Flannery's.
Yeah, Flannery's.
What's that soul food restaurant?
It's like across from B-Dubs.
I know.
Like kind of fancier.
I know what it is. I don't know the name of it though.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we went in there one night not knowing what it was because that was the only place that wasn't busy, and these guys didn't want to eat there.
Yeah.
Picky. I don't know where I was going with that.
I would just.
You just
I don't
snitched.
know.
You just snitched on your friends.
It's not that I'm picky. It's just I didn't know that I would like it, so I don't want to like. If I'm out, I don't want to spend money and like get something I don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I appreciate you.
You have your own boundary.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I'll hang out with you guys, but I'm not
If
gonna.
I
knew Brian-
try something new, it's
I
gonna
knew
be.
Brian had no idea what was going on. He looked over at Cody Ray and he said, "Was that the end?
Yeah.
Was that a period at the end of that sentence? What the fuck are we at?"
You ever take a shit so hot the water sizzle?
Or did you take a pouch too?
No. I did the smoke show before.
You should
we
take a
did
pouch.
it.
Take a big boy.
That would
He-
fucking
Put one in
ruin
his
it.
south mouth.
How long have I lasted?
South mouth.
A while,
Yeah.
like 30 minutes.
15 minutes.
23 minutes.
Hell yeah, I beat
Nailed
it.
I'll put apple in. I put apple in my go-to.
Is that the Rogue?
Yeah, that's the rogue. brother.
Yeah, the Rogue.
Hell yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, the Rogue, dude.
Double down, baby.
I think Rogue just sounds like a superhero.
She is a superhero.
She?
Yeah, Rogue. X-Men.
Oh. I was
Da-da-da-na-na-na.
thinking of a motherfucking Rogue, that bitch.
It's a
Well,
golf
yeah,
driver.
but I was referring to the X-Men character.
Professor
The X-Woman. Rogue.
What's that motherfucking Professor X?
He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah. A spirit animal. I'm sorry.
Why you sound Canadian? I'm sorry.
Allow me a fucking shit in the brick.
Is that thunder?
Yeah, bro.
Lightning
supposed to get
and
storm?
thunder.
Yeah, it is supposed to storm.
Would you look at that? All right. Anyways, thank
Yes, dude. I gotta bump your mic, dude.
you. The storm.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Would you look at that? All right. We got to go off this pod for whatever the fuck has been happening with Nick for the last 30 minutes.
Grilled cheese.
All right, Marshawn Lynch. Let's just jump right into that. You said you had a great story about
Yes,
Marshawn Lynch. I know you wanted to tee it up yourself, but we gotta pivot. We gotta go somewhere on this one. Marshawn Lynch, go.
Dude, so we're doing I do this show at an apartment in Lakewood. It's like the Secret Society show every late Saturday, 11:30
Hell yeah.
p.m. We get like all these drop-ins. And Jermaine Fowler, he was in town for a month filming a movie. He was in like Ricky Stenicki and The Blackening.
Yeah.
And he texts me and he goes, hey, I'm coming up tonight. I was like, cool, we got time for you. And he goes, also Marshawn Lynch is going to be there. And I was like, legit Marshawn Lynch? And he was like, is there any other Marshawn Lynch? And I'm like, ha ha ha, no, there's not. Okay, he's going to fucking be there. So I'm on stage. And I'm on stage. We have a guitar guy sitting in the back. He looks coked out. My buddy David, he was high on mushrooms doing the door, and he has people read out a password. So Marshawn Lynch walks in, and I don't bring it up. I do not bring it up because I'm like, that's fucking Marshawn Lynch. So I'm doing my jokes. He sits in there for like 2 minutes, and then he walks out to take a phone call. And in my head, I was like, fuck, Marshawn Lynch walked out during one of my fucking jokes. Like, he walked out. Fuck, I didn't do well in front of Marshawn Lynch. And I was having fun. Everyone's laughing. So, but I'm like beating myself up. I go in the green. I was like, dude, everyone, I fucking bombed in front of Marshawn Lynch. I was like, no, everyone's laughing. He had to take a phone call. I'm like, cool. So at the end of the show, Jermaine texts me. He goes, hey, we're going to this club downtown. Come up. So I go in there, and then I see Marshawn Lynch sitting there. So I interrupt this conversation, kind of like you did with him earlier, and he kept interrupting conversations.
He's dumb.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay.
Marshawn Lynch isn't, though.
Marshawn Lynch is the coolest guy ever. I was like, hey, Marshawn, I'm Brian. You saw me. He's like, oh, yeah. And then he dap up, and I was like, he's like, yeah, you funny. And I was like, oh, my God. I didn't say it, though. I was like, yeah, I just wanted to meet you, say what's up. I walked towards the bar, get a drink. A minute later, he comes up to me. He goes, hey, yo, how about you do jokes right now in this club? And I'm like, Marshawn Lynch, I cannot do that. And he was like, why not? You're a funny man. I saw you be funny. You could be funny anywhere. And I was like, no, everyone's dancing to Kendrick Lamar right now. I'm not going to be like, hey, I'm Brian. What's up, guys? I got psoriasis. Like, I'm not going to do that.
Psoriasis.
And then afterwards, I'm talking to him. He talks to me, and I'm like, hey, Marshawn Lynch, though, can I get a picture? And then he just looks at me and goes, no. And then immediately walks past me and just starts dancing with this woman. Like, they're just dancing. I was like, this is awesome. So then we're about to leave, and we're all outside. The bar's closing down. And Jermaine and a couple other comics, they're like, yo, you guys going to go get food? And I was like, yeah, we're going to go to this place, Sal's. It's like my favorite dive diner. And then he was like, yeah, I told Marshawn Lynch we were going to go there. And I was like, oh, he probably wouldn't like that because it's like very divey. And I just look right behind me, and Marshawn Lynch is just standing there just like, just staring at me. I'm like, Marshawn, I don't think you'd like this place. Like, I was like, he just heard me. And he was like, yo, this dude is funny. And he was just like, kept telling me I was funny. and then he was trying to roast me or something, and we ended up talking for like 5 or 10 minutes, and like he was just talking to me, and I was like, Jermaine, Marshawn's talking to me. He goes, yeah, he fucks with you, and I was like, dude, that's fucking Marshawn Lynch. I played as him in Madden for like 5 years in a row.
Right,
every year.
everybody did. Yeah.
He was my number one pick in fantasy football. He won me $75. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then we roast there's a new comic. He started roasting him. He's like, yeah. He's like, hey, why is that dude? Because there's this dude, his name's Simon. And when we walked outside, he was like on the outside of the bar, and he like pointed on the inside. He goes, that's Marshawn Lynch. I was like, don't fucking point. Don't point. And he like looks like a corporate dude. Like he's like got a tight shirt, like khakis on, clean shaven. And then Marshawn Lynch goes like, hey, who's that dude? Is that your guy? And I was like, well, I barely know him, but yeah, he's a nice guy. And he was like, yeah, why he looked like Pee Wee Herman's cousin. And then he did, and we're just fucking laughing. And so he cracked a joke with me, and then we fucking leave. He leaves. And then I couldn't stop. I called the girl I'm talking to, I'm dating, and I was like, oh my God, I was with Marshawn Lynch. And she's like, who's that? I was like, he's one of the greatest running backs of all time. They should have handed him the ball. He would have got that ring. I don't know what he was doing thinking about throwing that ball. Marshawn was the most dominant player in the league at that point. And she's like,
start just getting into a whole description to her.
And
like that one moment that everybody remembers Marshawn Lynch the most.
And I was like, he's a very nice guy, and he's funny, and he thought I was funny. And she was like, I was expecting to have phone sex with you. Let's talk tomorrow. I was like, okay, deal.
Are you not horny?
Yeah.
I'm really horny talking about this right now.
I'm going beast mode right now. I can't take it.
I'm going beast mode. I'm wearing my jersey.
Yeah, I'm wearing my jersey right now.
It's size youth medium.
Yeah. Youth medium. You wearing Zeke crop tops with your youth medium?
Fuck, man, save money.
It's maybe not the best story, but I hung out with I was so insecure. I was like, Marshawn Lynch walked out.
Is that the most famous person that you met through the comedy scene?
Maybe. I mean, I've hung out with like some big comics like Mark Norman, and
that's sick.
Like, I mean, he's done a couple of my shows, so like I'll like hang out. We've had some pretty big names. I met Joe Coy. He, remember that guy that blamed the writers for his speech? Did you ever see that? This was like 6 months ago. Did you see that?
No.
There was he
was
bombing.
Yeah.
He was bombing. He goes, blame the writers for this one. Everyone's like, fuck him.
He did the fucking Taylor Swift joke that everybody lost their fucking mind about because it was like the screen time or something like that. NFL or whatever the fuck it was. And then somebody made a joke like 2 months later at a sports thing that it was like a little different, and everybody was like, that's how you do it. But I thought he did good. I thought he was up there, and like the jokes that were getting laughs, the jokes weren't. He was like, haha, that was somebody else's joke.
Yeah.
I remember that.
When it bombed, and he was just like, I didn't write these. And they're like, oh, you're blaming the writers now. You're doing bad.
I remember.
But that job is hard, like doing for all the Hollywood people. Like, I think
writing for them?
No. Well, yeah, obviously probably writing for it's probably tricky. But even just doing comedy, because a lot of those people are just like, this is our night. We love awards.
Oh, the host that? What did he host? Do you know what he hosted?
It wasn't the Emmys. It might have been the Emmys.
It was something big. It was, it might have been. It might have been.
I don't know. Don't quote me on
No. It was because that night, because my wife is a Swiftie, and everybody that was a Taylor Swift fan was watching that because she was gonna win like certain award, and she was gonna be like she was gonna be like the only person in history to win like 3 awards for like album of the year or some shit or something. I don't even know. Some award like that. Everybody was watching it. They were like, man, that was pretty classless. And I was like, I thought it was kind of fucking funny.
Yeah. But your wife's a Swiftie?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, the woman I'm dating, she's a Swiftie too. Never dated a Swiftie. I kind of like it. Swifties are pretty cool.
How so?
They're just, I mean, first of all, Swifties are, Swifties are never wrong. We can never tell Swifties they're wrong. Like, if the Swifties do some crazy shit, like, I'm sadly joining it. Because if you prove a Swiftie, if you shit on Swifties, they will ruin your life.
Oh yeah.
So I'm Team Swiftie. Like I'm a Swiftie now because I know I'm not going to prove them wrong.
Name me 3 songs.
Shake It Off.
Yep.
Love Story.
Okay.
Teardrops on My Guitar. I used to jam to that shit when I was like 13. I was partying. There's a bunch of other ones. What's that one with Kendrick Lamar? He's like, you wanna wait? Bad Blood.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was you wanna wait? K-Dot. No, that's not it. I don't know. I'm still high.
I'm still pretty high, guys.
I'm still fucking ripped. I might do another one.
100?
Yeah.
No, I gotta
I'll take this one out.
Oh, are you gonna? Oh my god.
I'm sweating. Feel my arm, dude.
That's perspiration.
Are you sweaty too? No? Is anyone else sweaty?
Not anymore.
My hands are really sweaty.
Clammy? You got clammy hands?
You felt my arm. It's pretty sweaty, right?
Yeah, he's got some perspiration. Not precipitation. Perspiration.
Perspiration.
You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm just gonna shake it off.
There you go. Shake it off.
Wait, shake one more time. How do you shake? It's a shake weight.
It's like whipping it.
Why is it like you're jerking somebody off with your tits?
So why are you circular jerking some guy off?
Whoa, everybody's different. What do you pay me to do?
He can't figure out how to make the helicopter, so he pays Nick to do it for him.
Yeah.
Do it one more time.
I gotta make the noise. Had to make the noise with it.
How long have you been in your relationship?
5 years.
Okay. Do you do this shit in front of her?
Yup. And she just gives me that look. She's like,
Like
yeah.
the look he gives you?
Yeah, kind of like I'm not putting up with it. You know, I'm just gonna ignore it. And maybe he'll stop.
That is so fucking accurate. I know for a fact she gives him the same
Yeah.
look.
She loves you though.
Oh, unconditionally.
Yeah. She's gotta love you. You're just doing that all the time. She's like, you know what? We're gonna have sex later. That's you're
And I'm
killing
like,
it.
okay.
Hell yeah.
Get it all out of the way
Yeah.
now.
She's like, get it all out of the way now.
You ever done anything like that, like super embarrassing when they're like in nut?
What do you mean?
Like, is that just casual? Like when you're like at the peak stupid? Because everybody, when you nut, you're just like full blown stupid. Like I've said, like Thomas.
She's never
I've
seen my
said like
face.
Thomas Jefferson. I've said full blown names when I've come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's
Like,
never
Sweet
seen
Mary
my face
Thomas.
in her
Like
life.
I'll say names and shit. I'll just say
I make
like.
faces like.
You want me
I
making
got
noises
Wait,
though?
can you do that face when you do the rotation thing? I just wanted that to happen. I'm sorry.
Dude, I think I could pay you to never do that again. That one was bad.
I'll
Yeah,
pay you
that
more
was-
to do
that
it.
That one was bad.
There's so much we could have said. There's so much we shouldn't say.
I be gripping my sheets with my toes. Sometimes that's how a nut be.
Put that on a fucking t-shirt. Sometime that's how a nut be.
That's how a nut be. You gotta grip with everything you got. Your tingers. My toes turn to tingers.
He was full Superman fucking pose.
That's what you got, man.
My
Everything
toes
pushes.
turned to tingers. Is that what you just said?
Show that.
Bars, dude.
Yeah,
Knuckles.
dude.
That's gonna be my mixtape. Toes to tingers. Damn.
Can you give me
Album
a verse?
cover.
Can
Album,
you go? Whoa.
I
Can you
got
give
to-
me a verse of that album?
Here, I'll do the beat.
I'll give it
Here,
to you
here.
in a second. The album cover's gotta be your big toe, though.
Yeah, okay, deal. Here, I'm gonna do a beat though. You guys want to hear it?
All my life I've been trapped up in this shoe. Stinks like PU. Ain't
Boop.
no way. Word. I got an ingrown toenail. Got a
I thought you were gonna go with the sexualness.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
just
why.
went
Yeah.
the
You went
toe.
straight
And you
to
didn't
toe.
go gay. You usually go gay when
Yeah, you should go
when
gay,
rap.
dude. It's
Okay.
June, dude. Come on. What are you doing?
Full send.
Okay.
just twisted his hat.
Here, I'll hype you up. He grips the toes to his bed right at when he's done getting good head. Give it to him. Hey, give it to him.
His name was Ed.
Now do the motion.
But his name was Ed.
Legit, you're Slim Shady.
But his name was
You can
Ed.
feel your bones.
Yeah, that's me.
Hell yeah, dude.
You look like with your hat like that. You look like Ezel all Friday.
That song is gonna sell the biggest 7 copies.
We're trying
7
to make
copies
a
have ever
country
sold.
song. We're trying to make a country song. Boogered Up is.
You guys are?
We want to.
Is he doing a verse?
Yeah. We'll see how long this lasts.
He'll do the interlude about selling corn. That's
Hey, buy my
disguised as a
corn.
banana.
Hey, buy my bananas.
Yeah.
Buy my bananas. Buy my mama's bananas.
No refunds.
No
Have
refunds.
you done any
Even
open
if it's
mics?
an onion.
No.
Have you thought about it?
I've done stand up once,
He wanted to be a stand-up comedian growing
but
up.
I bombed so hard I almost cried when I got off stage. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this feels so.
You didn't like that
horrible.
feeling?
Not at all.
No, you gotta let him know though what happened
but
because you were under some adversity.
Well, did you whip your toe out or something?
No, I told one of my buddies like some of the jokes I was gonna do prior, and he finished one of them. Like when I was like teeing it up, he finished it before I could even like out loud. He said it to everybody. It kind of.
He started saying his joke, and in the middle of him doing the joke, somebody in the crowd just yelled the punchline, and then Nick was like, "That was my joke."
That's not cool.
And then after that, I watched this man he was like kind of like this a little bit. He was like there rocking, and as soon as that happened, he sat on the fucking chair. He leaned back.
I didn't lean back.
It's the favorite. It's the best quote of Nick. He goes, "Sorry guys, I'm a little high. Little drunk, little cute," and then his fiance goes, "Yeah, you are." And he goes, "Thanks, babe."
That's hilarious.
This is how the show opens up.
That's awesome. That's a great open. It was for your first time. That's the greatest open ever.
I don't know. I took some good stuff away from it, and I took I learned from it.
You're never doing it again.
No, I mean everybody's got to try it again. I just got to work, on what I want to.
Yeah.
Put in a joke for them because like I do better with people, like riffing wise is where I get the most ideas and like where I think I'm the most funniest, rather opposed to I'm by myself trying to like write a joke. Like I'm not that funny. Tough.
It's okay.
I'd rather do like improv, I think, with other people.
He had no idea how to respond to that.
No, it's all right.
He said,
Papa's here.
"I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
We're a lot's coming out of you this episode."
Yeah. In a box, man. Return to sender.
I think we're good friends now. That's what happened.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go call you at 2 a.m. and be like, "Oh, I have this new idea about oat milk." I'm like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, it's not actually oat milk. It's butter. It's butter. It's just melted butter."
You're gonna listen to him laugh for 30 minutes at his own joke while everybody's confused as fuck. What happened?
Are you crying? He's like, "It's just such a good idea." I can't.
He's gonna have it on speakerphone and everybody's like, "Guys, listen to this dude. It's 2 a.m. He does this every Wednesday."
Yeah.
Different idea. Listen, and he laughs for 30 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could do it, man.
That's what we talked about the last episode. We had a guest on. Shout out Saffron. We were talking about half of this podcast. Like our listeners genuinely listen just to hear what the next thing Nick says, because Fairytale just goes off and just says the most wild shit.
I compared her to Fred Durst. I said she had a Fred Durst vibe to her, and I was like, it came out like
such an insult.
Yeah, it came out as an insult, but I wanted it to be a compliment.
How did you mean it's a compliment?
Like she got that nookie vibe. Like
Okay. That's like me being like, "Hey, you give her real Charles Manson energy because I like your music." Like that's not the same thing.
I guess I could see. I could just see her rocking a red hat backwards.
Keep on rolling, baby.
rolling. I don't know. Fuck. I need to just work on myself, I guess.
It's okay. You're a strong, independent man, dude.
Reflection.
You got a nose ring. You're confident.
Fuck yeah, I am confident. And not so independent.
No. You're a strong, nose ring man.
Strong nose ring man. I've gotten interlocked before.
What do you mean interlocked?
With another person.
Was it intimate?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
No, I was pissed because it hurt. Because she thought it was funny. Kept trying to pull away, and I'm like, I swear to God.
Oh, it was a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wasn't. I thought it was like
it
dude
wasn't
on
Ed.
dude.
No, it sucked. It hurt. It was pretty slop top though. But
how does what?
hey, but
Slop top low. Come on.
slop top, dog.
Keep up, Cody. Right?
Yeah,
Aren't
come
you
on.
paying
Slop
attention?
top
I'm just
low.
trying to figure out. Like, never mind.
Well, because I
Got him so confused. His
it's
Tesla
beyond-
vein just popped off for the
beyond
first
me.
time in a while.
Yo, yeah, damn, that is fucking bullshit. Oh shit. He's got that Elon, bro.
Hell yeah.
He's got that Neuralink.
I need to recharge.
Oh, he's giving knuckles. He's giving more knuckles than you this episode.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, I feel elegant this episode.
Well,
Like, I feel like I could...
What the fuck? What?
Like, in this moment, I feel like I could just walk into any room and solve any problem that's on a chalkboard. Or just fucking... I just feel like I'm the smartest man in the room.
sometimes I walk into a classroom, there might be a problem on the board.
I just know
I just finish it.
Yeah, you know what? When I first met you, I was like, yep, he reminds me of Goodwill Hunting. That's the first thought I had.
He said, yep, that's good.
First thought.
Ain't no will in that. That's good.
What other movie was that? Step Brothers.
Yeah.
When he was in the interview.
Who? Sasha Cohen?
Best hour drive ever had.
Sasha Cohen?
You got some tacos.
I did get good tacos.
He said a big taco. Then you got a 50 milli upper decky.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to do. I just took that one out. I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, time. What do we got?
43.
I did
43
let's say 40
minutes.
minutes. I took that out like 2 minutes
I'm
ago.
so sorry. 43
Fucking
minutes
round of
absolute
applause for that
meat.
fucking energy of that. Jesus Christ.
I'm about to do another one.
43
You want
minutes
another
of
one?
meat.
Yeah,
Do you
dude,
want the other 50?
Shit, no.
The fucking Skiller?
I want to try Skittles, dude.
Skittles? Damn, I'm sorry.
Mega. Skittler rave.
What did he?
Mega.
What did he? Oh, okay.
50 milligrams.
think he said the N-word?
I was like,
Get your head out of the
He's
gutter.
like, it's Juneteenth.
Mega.
What the hell? You saying that on Juneteenth?
No.
That's I know.
Wait, why are you saying it like, well, you said it on Juneteenth, like every other day you can? You really said that on Juneteenth? Well, tomorrow's fine, but not today. My mom took off work, okay? And she's white.
My mom was off work today, bro.
It's paid holiday.
I didn't get that.
I got paid, but I had to work.
Yeah, I gotta work.
Yeah.
But
Did your mom work?
probably not. No, she probably didn't have to work. She's working in an office.
What do you just do comedy full time, or do you have another job as well?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just run shows and do comedy.
Nice.
It's fun, but
What's
I'm
your
poor.
favorite food spot downtown?
Sweet.
I like Jake's
Oh, the Jake's Pizza?
Deli.
Oh, yeah, they have the little pizza. They have Jake's Pizza right next door. I don't know. I really like the Taco Bell Cantina because I saw some woman get run over there once.
What the fuck? What?
I was leaving the West 6. It's the dance club spot. And we were driving off, and the Uber driver took the wrong way, so we did a roundabout. And some woman was right outside the Taco Bell Cantina, and she was getting into a fight. And then she got punched, and she landed on her face. And then the truck behind her ran over her leg. And then this woman got up like the Hulk, and she was like, "Nah, fuck you!" And me and my cousin were like, "What the fuck is going on?" And it was awesome. So
I need to go there.
yeah. Well, they closed down, so that's the bummer.
Oh.
Yeah, she's alive, I think.
Oh,
She
because
walked
got
up.
hit by a truck,
Which they ran over her fucking leg, dude.
I mean, to be fair, she got hit.
Yeah.
Got no leg.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Taco Bell.
Well, no, it was the person that was fighting her got in the car and then ran her over. And then they stopped. And then she was like, "Nah, fuck you." And then the person's like, "Oh shit, she's alive." They kept speeding and then they sped off. They like stopped to see. She got up. She's like, "No, I'm not done with you." And then the woman's like, "Oh no," and then drove off. Yeah, downtown Cleveland's fucking awesome.
Dude, well, yeah, we know that. I like 3 a.m. fucking downtown Cleveland, bro. It's fucking wild.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nuts, dude. Fuck yeah, man. We're gonna get these caramel apples brewing.
First spot you're selling them, Cleveland.
I'm gonna open up
3
like a
a.m.
little lemonade. Like if street performers can perform, why can I sell caramel apples?
Caramel onions.
I got a feeling Brian's gonna drive back home an hour home and not listen to a single bit of music and just contemplate this hour that he has had with you and just think about all the words that he has heard from your mouth. It's one of those drives that you just go home and you're like, what the hell? What? But like corn? But like bananas?
He's onto something,
Like-
but I just don't understand the physics.
Was he
of it.
telling me something that whole time?
Is he
Was there?
Is he
did
trapped?
he ever finish anything? Did he just give him 30? Did he give me 30 ideas and like stop and give me another one?
Yeah.
I don't think he got a grade 10.
All right, let's get into one of the lines.
Fuck, I guess, yeah. I gotta stop talking.
No, but if you guys did the shows at Bill and everything. You the only one that did stand up.
No, we all did.
You all
We
did?
all did.
And we did our own shows over here in Fremont. We started trying to host shows.
Yeah, we did. We hosted it. We hosted at the Moonshine nightclub, and we did.
Oh yeah,
the
you
first
guys
one.
were doing that one.
God
Oh,
damn
perfect
it, they
timing.
Can wait.
She just ran over someone's leg.
Rude. They're on their way to Taco Bell.
Yeah. Call back, dude.
Call back, dude. Oh, we had shows in Fremont, and there was the first show was with Bill Squire. Excuse me. The first show we had was with Bill Squire. We've had Chris Harvey. We had John Armstrong. We had AJ Wilkerson. We had
Elijah.
we had Elijah. I was thinking it's just the headliners, the 5 headliners we had.
Oh.
You're still doing the show too?
We took the summer off of it, but I did the first show. The first show was 2 shows. First show I fucking killed. Had everybody losing their mind, and people were surprised it was my first time ever doing stand-up. Then the second show I had, a bunch of homies from high school were there, and I bombed and ate so many dicks. It was crazy.
It's always the people you knew in your past doing stand-up. There's a mental thing. I know exactly what you're going through because you're like, oh, I killed, but then immediately like, oh, there's fucking people new, like they know me.
Yeah.
And if I don't get their validation now, I can't get anyone's validation.
Oh, it kind of, I'm not like, it did put a thing in my head, but at the same time, like I got laughs, but it just was such a weird crowd already as it was. And there was a dude that was like drunk as fuck, just having Patron, just like talking. He took a phone call. He was in front row. He took a phone call, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing right now?"
Yeah.
And he was like toasting the table. Both of those were just in my 5 minutes, and I was like, "What is this guy like? This is gonna be a problem tonight." And he very much so was a problem. You'll have to ask Bill about the guy that tried to ask him 4 times to take a shot. And yeah, it was we had to feature Matt Roca come out. Shout out Matt. So he's like, "I'll take the shot, but you have to shut the fuck up."
Literally loud as fuck. And he's like, "I'll take the shot, but you have to shut the fuck up."
I did the first shot. I did the first show. Then Nick did the second show, and Cody Ray did the third show. And Cody Ray did pretty good.
I liked it.
Nick did
I spit it all out in like 6. I spit it all out in like 6 minutes. Then I was like, "Oh fuck."
Cody Ray ran that because Cody Ray was under some adversity though because he had Noah Ryan and he had John Armstrong on his, and they both came like 2 minutes late. So Cody Ray was up there, and
we keep going.
And they're getting pulled back and shit and everything, and Cody Ray's talking and like with all the shit that was going on with Cody Ray, he ran through his shit in like 3 minutes. He sped through it. He had his timing down decently, but like after he was done, he was like, yeah. And I don't know if Nick ever gave him the light because he was supposed to be the light guy, but
I didn't look at the crowd a single time. I just
Were you
paced,
looking up front? Like,
no, I just paced back and forth. I looked at the stage. I'm a very awkward, shy guy. It helped me out kind of bit. I did a couple looks at this crowd and I got scared, so I just looked back down.
Well, yeah, it's kind of crazy though. If you like, it's not preferred to look at the ground, but if you do look at the ground all the time, and when you do look at the audience, then that means something.
Yeah, I would try to make it like throw it into the joke, like
yeah. Like
I mean, he did well. I wasn't able to watch because I had John and Noah in the back, but like from what I was listening to, there was some laughters and everything, and he had a decent set. And then at one point, like we were getting ready to like get everybody together, acclimated and shit, and then I heard Cody Ray was like, "Yeah, so yeah, that was my time." So and I was like, "Oh fuck, he's stranded up there."
He's like, what do I do now?
And when I heard that, I was like, "Oh, we got to get like." I almost was like, "Psst, come on!"
Yeah.
Like I wanted to do something funny on the side, but I was like, "I don't know what the fuck to do right now."
Yeah.
And then he got Noah up there, and the crowd was. It was an interesting show.
Yeah, that's a rough spot. That happened on Saturday. We had all there were a bunch of club comics doing late spots, and they all hit downtown traffic because the Rolling Stones were in town.
Yeah.
So I wasn't even supposed to be on.
Stones.
I was just producing behind the scenes, but I did shows all weekend.
Was that the one that Cam jumped in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
I saw
the late
Cam
one.
did extra shit outside of that. We were gonna try and get Cam on the pod, but this man was in the fucking ER. We were even gonna get John on the pod because he was doing Comedy and Clyde on Friday night.
Yeah.
Couldn't even do that because this guy was barely alive.
Fed it up.
Oh
He
shit.
did get fentanyl. He did.
Oh really? Intentionally?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Are you gonna do it again? No, don't do it again.
That was a trick question.
Yeah, I was hoping.
No.
You were honest with me.
The answer was no.
Don't do it.
No, they gave it to me at the hospital. Hospital doses.
Oh, okay.
Hospital dosages. But no, it felt weird.
Oh, you think he just street fentanyl?
Yeah, I thought you were just doing fentanyl.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because all this whole
Fucking looking
hour
the
makes so
patches.
much sense.
Yeah,
He's a drug addict.
I felt like a parent. I was like, "You gonna do it again? Huh? Are you?"
Yeah.
Thank you. And you're like, "No, wrong. Fuck. You're going to your room, buddy. Okay."
No, dude. It was the weirdest feeling, though. It was just like my whole arm got warm. It was nuts.
That's pretty. I've never done fentanyl.
All right, we're at the point of the pod now where we have to direct it to you. We usually have cracking questions of fans that ask us questions, send them in and everything, and we just answer them away. But whenever we have a guest on here without letting them know prior, we throw it at you for if you have a cracking question to the goons. So any question, dirty, clean, anywhere in between, what question could you ask the goons?
Okay. Have you guys ever done fentanyl? No.
I'd recommend.
So you guys been doing this for 3 years. How was it? How is it like? What's the change from doing it now to where it's like you guys do it pretty well. How is it like from the process, like looking at yourselves now to when you started? Did you expect shit to like blow up?
We got AC now. I feel like in every other studio we did not. Well, one of them we did.
Yeah, one of them we did, but we had to leave.
But actually, it was in the winter, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
I think from then to now, I think the stress levels are down a lot more. Like the intensity to want to keep going and doing shit and finding topics to talk about and all that other shit is definitely something there. But the grind, as hard as we did, we've lowered down on that because we did it so hard, and now we're posting not as much. Where like if we're really down bad mentally, we don't need, like, they're listening to this episode, but last week we didn't have an episode. I didn't even put up on the stories that we didn't have an episode. I forgot because I was busy with other shit too. It was like, and we feel like there's a part of us that feels something towards the people that listen to the podcast, but also we're like putting ourselves first again a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be at that level, but still also finding time to sit down with us and not feel like so business-esque as what it used to be.
Yeah.
Now it's just big kicks and whatever the hell happens. But back then we were just trying to.
You mad at me for doing what I was doing.
Today?
Yeah.
I don't think you saw my face. I still was mad that you were doing that, but we just... No, I know I can't control it. That's fucking you. But
It's who you are.
Prime.
you can't hold that in a box.
Yeah, it's better to let his bird fly. You let his
fucking
wings.
Tupperware to keep me contained. I'm a box.
Tupperware is a box, you fucking nincompoop. With a lid. With a fucking lid.
Airtight.
Boxes.
He's airtight.
Yeah, I'm airtight. That's what I'm saying. Airtight, bitch.
Airtight
Fresh
bubble.
Fresh to death, motherfucker.
Nick, answer that question.
I didn't answer it once.
I think just seeing like the quality of our sound and like just like our editing and everything, like from listening to our first episode to our latest episode, it's night and day. It's insane. Sounds crazy. We figured out like everything's self-taught. Like we just the grind. It's nuts. Like really, I guess looking back now, like actually looking at it, like we put a lot of fucking hours into this shit.
Yeah.
Like really.
And I'm assuming you guys have the same grind, but it's like you don't gotta, you know what to do. Like you don't gotta grind over bullshit.
Yeah, definitely run over some obstacles, algorithms. Pepsi. Cody Ray, you want to answer this question?
I'm fucking crying. He asked the difference between now and then, about how you see the podcast, and he's like, "Well, our audio sounds better." That's how his answer was.
That's it.
Yeah, audio sounds better.
It was like, "How do you see it? Like, where's your mentality?" He goes, "Well, our audio is a lot better. But mentally, I'm still all sorts of fucked up. But hey, we sound a lot better now."
We sound better when we're fucked up.
Go ahead, answer this question, please.
I think everything's tremendously better, honestly. From like the first time I jumped in the studio, just like how smooth things go and just how like the equipment we got now, the softwares we use, like the opportunities we have. We went to the comedy show and we got to do an interview, just stuff like that. It's just tremendously better.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
We got to interview in the iHeart studio, and we hung out with Chad Arena. We got fucking people like Bryan all the time on. Motherfuckers, like we always meet.
No, that was nice and clean because he totally surpassed him and was like, "We had Jay on. Fuck this guy. but we had Jay on at one
just
time."
The amount of people we've had on is all, and the amount of like great characters that we get to meet through all this. Like, there's all people that I would want to hang out with, not just interview. You know what I mean?
You just happen to be interviewing them.
Yeah.
That's how you answer that question, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's not the Notebook. That was the answer to the question that he asked.
Damn, that was beautiful.
I'm sweating real hard.
You gave me Knuckles, and I wiped it off.
You
on
felt
the
it?
shirt. Yeah.
Did you feel it too?
No.
Fuck yeah, I did take the other one out because I didn't like the taste.
I didn't like the taste. This
Yeah,
guy's-
the other one tastes like grape, but I'm legit. I've never been this sweaty, and I feel the AC. I feel it's cool.
Yeah, your knuckles are sweaty.
Yeah, dude. I've been high as shit this entire time.
Can you
on
overdose
nicotine.
on nicotine?
I think you can.
I think I did that
Thanks
once.
for saying
actually.
that now.
Yeah, do I look pale?
So yeah, you get pale.
Do I really?
No, but I'm saying
You got a red glare to you.
You just get
Yeah, I look reddish.
It's from the light.
Oh yeah.
No, we got one more thing before we head out of here. There was something that was on the dancing on the table, if it was going to be mentioned or not. But there was a conversation as to something like on the lines of like Eskimo Bros. Before we started this podcast and something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't catch the conversation, but like, what was the conversation about Eskimo Bros?
I'm Eskimo Bros with Kyrie Irving, but I really don't want to talk about it. I'll talk about it.
What the fuck?
I'll talk. Yeah.
Wait, you don't want to talk about it because you just lost the finals, or is there something else?
No, I brought it up. This is like the second time I brought it up casually. The first time I brought it up, I was like, oh, I'm at a family party. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? But this time it's recording, so it's not, and no one here birthed me, so it's much better. But I was hanging out with this girl, and then we were hooking up, and you said something. Like when people say stupid stuff during sex, she said, she was like, it was like good sex, and she was like, oh, this is the best sex, second best sex, and I was like, what? And I was inside her,
In the middle,
and she was like, I had sex with Kyrie Irving, and I was like, okay, and I just kept pumping, because I was like, all right, I'm gonna ignore that, and then afterwards I was like, wait, what? And she was like, yeah, that was the best sex ever, but you're a close second. And I was like, what?
What do you mean a close second?
Yeah, I was like, well, it's a compliment, but also why'd that to come out while I was like balls deep in you, lady?
yeah, but also take it back on that. Like, how close? Because if you were right there to Kyrie Irving, brother, hey, Knuckles again with the
sweaty knuckles, dude.
Sweaty
That's
Knuckles.
That's a pro athlete, bro. You're pro athlete.
Yeah, he has a
top
ring.
tier.
You got pro athlete dong.
He has a ring, and she doesn't, because she's single. Yeah, it was pretty.
She had a wagon on her?
She had a wagon. Why you sound like my dad? Yo, did that dump truck go to work? Yeah, she had a big booty. She's one of those Instagram, like, she's like, I'm an
Kyrie
Instagram
Irving
model.
had sex with her. Probably has a butt.
Yeah.
Bootylicious?
She was bootylicious.
Alrighty, let everybody know where they can find you on social media, where you're doing the
man.
next shows at, all that fun jazz.
Fuck. Sorry, I'm getting all sweaty still. So I do shows. I'm gonna be on the road. I don't know when this comes out. June 28th. I'm gonna be in, what city am I in? Pennsylvania. Oh, it's nicotine burp. June 28th, I'm gonna be in Pennsylvania. June 29th, I'm gonna be in Rockhart, New York. I don't think it's not New York City. It's like one of the little towns, I'm assuming. But every weekend, if I'm not on the road, because I'm working on getting on the road, I've been going to Nashville and Cincinnati and stuff.
Nice.
But every time I'm not on the road, every late Saturday, there's a show in Lakewood, Ohio at Mahal's in the upstairs apartment at 11:30. That's the late show, and that's where all the drop-ins, like a lot of comics from the clubs, they'll come in and do brand new jokes. And it's very intimate. There's a guitar guy. I'm usually on most of them. So
Next time we're in the weekend in Cleveland, if we're there for Saturday, we got to make sure to stop in at that.
you 100% should, and let me know, and you just walk.
Most of the time, we're just at the casino losing money, so we need to do something.
Brian,
You
I'm
do.
here, I brought candy apple.
Yeah, yeah. Bring an onion, dude, disguised as an apple.
Everybody in there will try fish fight.
Make your prototype and be like, anyone want this caramel apple? And I'm like, yeah, I back him. I'll back you.
$5.
Only if
him
it's a
some-
comic.
Give him some stage time to make the pitch.
Yeah.
I made these caramel apples. They're for my brother. All the proceeds go to him. I'm just asking you guys all buy one. I made 12.
You got to put them in the plastic containers.
It's got to be official.
It's gotta be
Tupperware,
official.
just sealed Tupperware, like we just
Yeah.
talked about. All the callbacks are going to come into play right now.
Yeah, you're just an onion disguised as an apple in a Tupperware box. That's all you are.
Layers to me.
Yep, yeah. But you're disguised as a caramel apple.
You fucking Australian corn.
Brian, thank you so much for coming on the
Hey.
podcast, man. We got to get the fuck out of here because Nick's just going to keep going.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Dude.
This was fun.
Yeah,
I've made
thanks for
jokes
coming.
like, fuck this guy, but no, this was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
I
and
got really
hopefully-
high.
Yeah, we got you fucking boogered.
Yeah, I got boogered up.
A little bit.
50, let alone 250.
Yeah, double down on it was madness on your part, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I want it to be known. I'm
Yeah,
proud of
I
you.
do feel like it is hot ones. You're like, what's the end? And I was like, I got rock hard. I did the burp thing. Oh, I gotta think. Oh man.
Well, I have a point where there when we edit, it's just like a slow mo, and it's like the fucking edit that they do where it's like, oh, you're in trouble.
Yeah. You can edit in when he's telling his story and with the sad music, and it's like,
Just a madness.
Yeah,
All right,
but
let's
this
get
was
out
fun.
of here.
Hell yeah.
Don't do anything we wouldn't do, guys. Love you guys very much. Catch you guys next week, and love you. Bye.
Peace.
Shut up!